Do theme song. Hello, welcome to Left of the Box. I'm Sandy. I just wanted to give you a quick personal update. Earlier this week, I was feeling good. I was getting videos out at a decent pace and I felt like I was hitting a rhythm. Well, the universe heard me and my computer crashed. I mean, completely, irreparably crashed. And with it, so did my mental health. Thankfully, I had a friend I could turn to and he was able to retrieve my files, but all the programs from Windows up needed to be reinstalled. The panic I went through at the thought of losing everything I had done so far for this channel and the rest of my life that is stored on my computer put me in a really bad place. The next person who says, "You should have had a backup," will be marked by a hex. I know. Here's what a lot of people are missing when they say something like this. You are implying that despite me being smart enough to learn the programs needed to make this channel, do the research for the stories, and learn some social media platforms, that somehow I wasn't smart enough to think, I should have backup files. Backed up to what? In my long-form theme song, I say something in a very light-hearted manner, but it's very true. I'm broke. I do not have the money to buy an external hard drive. The truth is, my computer is too old for what I'm using it for, and I knew it was in trouble. It had been glitchy for a while. And while I'm not tech stupid, I'm also not tech savvy. I can figure out programs by Googling them and solve a lot of problems that way. But when my entire system shuts down and only displays a frowny face when I try to reboot, I'm out of my league. My friend who helped me also gave me an external hard drive so I can back up my files, so at least I don't have to worry about that in the future. But all my programs and the settings I had have to be done over. I'm doing this bit by bit so I don't overload myself and get frustrated if something isn't working the way I think it should be. Because of this, there will be a delay to my next news video. I'm making this video more to see if everything is working properly, and I want to draw attention to a bigger issue. The reason people who are in poverty tend to be trapped in it. It's easy for people to say, get a new job, go back to school, or start something on your own. All of these things to help you get out of poverty require you to have money. There are lots of jobs I could be doing if I had the money for the equipment and the education needed to start them. Even starting a new job can be pricey, as many of them require you to wear specific clothes, have specific equipment, and have specific certifications that are out of pocket up front. I would love to go back to school, but even if I were to have my entire education paid for, I still have bills and groceries to buy, expenses that demand full-time work at minimum wage, which gives you nothing left over for the smallest extra. And that is if you are healthy enough to work. People on disability want to work but can't. Instead, we are forced to live in dire poverty, having to sacrifice things that are needed just to get by. Then people have the nerve to turn around and say we are choosing to live off the system. No one chooses to live the way people on disability are forced to live. The amount of stress and anxiety it causes us often puts us in a mental headspace that makes it impossible for us to be stable enough to hold down a job. This is why a guaranteed livable income is so important. It will allow people to get the education or equipment needed to get better paying jobs and jobs that are more meaningful to them. So much of our life is spent stuck in work we don't like just to survive that we don't have time to appreciate life and find the things that make it worth living. A guaranteed livable income isn't just about paying bills. It's about improving the quality of life for everyone. While I've been working on getting my system up and going, I've taken the time to rearrange where I shoot my videos. As you can see, I have a different setup. This is because my apartment gets gross hot in the summer, and where I was set up was by the balcony door, which will need to be open with a fan in front of it so I don't melt down physically. I'm also working on being kinder to myself when I see other people's content and feel the need to compare myself to them. Most of these people are starting with proper equipment, education, or a part of a group. It will take me a while to get to the same place they took for granted when they started. If you would like to help, something I could use is exposure on social media platforms that aren't Twitter or YouTube. I had a friend post one of my videos on Reddit, and that helped give it a boost. Reddit is a platform I haven't been able to wrap my head around yet. If you know how to use it, please post my videos there where it's appropriate. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate all of you who watch my videos. And I will continue making quippy, snippy videos about important topics as soon as I can. Thank you for watching and stay tuned. I'm Sandy, wishing your tomorrow is better than your today.